Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today I'm bringing you some Sentinels. So this is gonna be Shadow Isles PNC playing the Burrow Sentinel, the Burgundy Sentinel, pretty much a Sentinel control type of package. You have seen Jayce Heimer before. Instead of Heimer, we're opting for Caitlyn for a more like flash bomb heavy approach as well with the Sentinels. Just kind of pushing a lot of damage because they're fearsome. The idea with this deck is just pure control. You're going to try to control the opponent's board and just slowly kill them out. Eventually just burn them out between your Jayce and your Abus Ferrous and everything else that you have in your deck, like your Shock Blast, can also just burn the opponent. So a control deck this time around versus the aggro deck that we saw yesterday, so that you kind of have some options there depending on what your game style is. When you're climbing ladders. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this matchup, we're going against Shen Jarvan. Alright, so this is an interesting matchup because they do have like deny and stuff like that. I like the Soul Harvest a lot and the Quietus. I think you can stop their develop early on. I think I'm gonna take it slow with more control tools. I wish I could have the Caitlyn, but that's okay. We can't have like a perfect hand. So the Quietus is good at killing their cheap units. I'm thinking like the barrier unit, right? So the problem with the opponent in this matchup is like the barriers don't really do a lot when I have a like the event removal like Soul Harvest and Quietus. The Soul Harvest can actually kill the Shen, for example. Okay, well, double Abus Ferrous is a little bit awkward, right? One, I'll take it. Two, makes this hand a little bit more awkward. The Vengeance is also amazing here. Okay, so Broward. Do we kill this Broward? I think so, right? I think we just go ahead and just slap this down while the opponent has no mana. We could have saved there and just play Shock Blast next turn. Maybe that was better. I think that probably was better to play Shock Blast next turn. It's not gonna matter though, the opponent had a Badger Bear. So the Shock Blast wouldn't have killed the Badger Bear anyways. He would have at least done some damage, I guess. Let's block it. Let's block it, set it up for like a Shock Blast to be able to kill it. Problem is giving them the Jarvan potential level up progress. Splitterator is great. Shen here gets beat by the Soul Harvest. So we just have to wait. Like at this point, we're just waiting until we can play our Setska spells. So if we just go here, I think I'm fine, right? I guess the opponent could have a form up. And if they have a form up, it makes me sad. Probably should have just used it anyways, because now the opponent knows we have a spell. Yeah, the form up makes me sad, but I think I'm fine. Now I can beat the form up with the Mystic. The form up still kills me here with the Shen. So now the opponent could also have deny. That's the problem. I think we go hit Splitterator, force the deny out, or force the form up. We can beat one form up with the Mystic Shot. Oh, we can also beat that, right? So we can also beat that here. And the opponent committed a Fierce Refuge instead of a form up, so I'm guessing they don't have access to a form up.
I sense an imbalance.
I think we go Soul Harvest now. Let's go the Sentinel. Let's go the Sentinel, just have a good blocker if we need it. We're still gonna have 2 mana plus 7 net stars, so it's gonna be 9. Joral. Okay, so that lets me do the Soul Harvest, no problem. And then we can always just Vengeance that Joral, and that's gonna be the second Aegis. I guess opponent could attack here, have a Jarvan. That's not a Jarvan. So quick attack, a double attack. I guess if we just Vengeance, we're okay, right? Let's just Vengeance this now, prevent the double attack. When he still kills this, and then we play Albus Ferrous next turn. We're gonna have a leveled up Jayce, which is gonna enable the Shock Blast. The Albus Ferrous does get punished by the Shen though, which is a problem. But we can kill the Shen with a Soul Harvest again. So once again we do the same thing where we go here and we just Soul Harvest the Shen. This is dealing 5 damage. Plus the 6 from the attack. Soul Harvest is kind of crazy against Shen, huh? Do you have the form up this time, or do you have another, like a repose? Okay, they got the form up this time. They got the form up this time, which means that we cannot attack. We're just gonna pass. We could always play the second Albus Ferrous first and get the second Jayce in our hand.
Find them unworthy. Impress me.
I think I'm gonna commit this Mystic here. It sucks because of how much mana it cost me, but I think it's worth it to kill this Jarvan, because this Jarvan level up is a problem. Let's go Challenger. Maybe we can actually threaten that Shen. This is gonna be not vulnerable to a. So this is not vulnerable to a single combat, right? It's just gonna be a rally. Okay, so the rally lets them push damage here, but that's okay. They get to level up the Jarvan. I think as soon as we kill the Shen and the Yoral, we should be okay. I could go Formula. I need to double up the Shock Blast, right? I need to double up the Shock Blast. So I don't think it can ever be the Formula. If the opponent has another barrier, they get to level up the Shen. But they can only save one or the other. They cannot save both. So they can save one or the other, but not both. Unless they had a third Shen, right? They ended up choosing to save the Shen, which makes sense, because now it's leveled up and you have the barriers. We can go Financier. The Yoral dying is... We can actually kill the Shen here too, if necessary. I think I'm actually out to kill that Shen based on what I get from the Financier. Like, if I don't get something that protects me from the Financier, I think it's actually correct to kill the Shen. I guess opponent can have another barrier here though, and that will punish this kill. I have to go for the Hextech Anomaly. If the opponent has another barrier, it could actually punish this, right? That's a great draw. That's a great draw because he's gonna kill even the barrier units, right? So this actually kills all the barrier units as well. I guess with the opponent, like, opponent will have to have...
Hey, show me that again.
Yeah, I mean, that I couldn't ask for something better from Anomaly, right? Because he kills all the barrier units because he strikes twice, and that's the game. I guess we could have, you know, like, opponent could have had another rally to beat us if we didn't draw that. There's a lot of odds that the opponent had there if we don't get exactly Judgment there. Of course, we get the Vengeance, a turn too late. We get the second Jayce here. I guess actually probably was always better to play the Judgment over the Vengeance anyways. But this is dealing 9 to the opponent. So I don't see how they win this anymore. Yeah, we can always just go Acceleration Gate as well.
Replicating the power spike.
Now this is dealing 11. Now this is dealing 11. We have Quick Attack and Challenger.
Gate is a go.
An opponent at most could have one more blocker here. Oh, never mind. They just lose. They just lose to the elusives. I mean, RNG just wanted me to win this game over. I'm sorry. This is actually crazy. The judgment into the elusive for me to just finish this. I think we just won anyways, right? After the judgment, I don't think there's anything that the opponent has that could beat us. But like, that was a lot of good RNG in our favor. So GG's. In this match, I'm going against Fizz Samira. Everybody's playing this deck right now for good reason. It's probably the best deck in the meta right now. We get the Caitlyn, we get the Jayce. I think this is exactly what I'm looking for. Jayce and Caitlyn are both very good at killing their Fizz. Because obviously the flash bombs and then the challenger from Jayce. You're also very good at killing Inferno. We have the attack token on 3, so we'll be able to attack with Caitlyn. The opponent's going to have access to a pirouette, right? So they're going to have a pirouette here to kill this Caitlyn. To stop this attack. And if they're using pirouette like that, I think that's cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. I mean, there's no reason for me not to put the flash bombs on. The flash bombs are the most important part that I can ask for in this matchup. So we want to actually go ahead and put the Soul Harvest now to eat up the All Out, by the way. So we go ahead and just drop the Soul Harvest now and eat up the All Out. Doesn't have All Out. Cool. So I guess next time we can go Peacemaker. What is gonna be? What is gonna be? Taskmaster. That's a good card for me to block here. I have a good blocker for it, my friend. And I will block with the Caitlyn too. Pirouette? Okay, that's not Pirouette. I will block with the Caitlyn as well, I think. Question is, do we take this 3 damage? Do we take this 3 damage? Sure, right? We just play second Caitlyn. So we play second Caitlyn, we play Jayce with Challenger. Opponent has triggered Plunder 3 times now. So the Monkey Pandemonium is going to be a problem. We'll go here. This is gonna stop them from developing anywhere.
Let's just call it a work in progress.
And we have 6 mana plus Mystic next turn, so we don't want to summon this. So we don't want to summon this because we want to have enough for Vengeance and Mystic. Okay. Samira's not gonna do anything to us. I'm gonna force you to commit stuff before we can kill the Samira. Like, Samira does nothing to us right now, right? You're gonna deal the 1 to the Nexus. Play the Father Fury. Not do anything about it. Let's go ahead and play the Sentinel. I do need to attack, right? I need to start attacking and putting pressure on them. Because if I don't, the opponent can just do whatever they want, right? Probably also need to kill the Samira sooner rather than later. You know what? Let's just kill Samira right now. Let's kill Samira right now and have this Sentinel go higher. Opponent's gonna have to commit 3 cards to level up Samira. They don't have it. This lets me push 6. And we still have Vengeance plus Mystic shots, right? The opponent passing doesn't matter to us because we have access to Formula. Yeah, opponent's not gonna even bother. I think here we go ahead and play the Formula because I don't think we need to play the Vengeance. Are you gonna go ahead Monkey? Might go double Pandemonium then, right? Double Pandemonium could be a problem. Okay, it's just Butcher. So Butcher. Then Pandemonium next turn, but we have the Shock Blast now. Double Pandemonium is a problem. Taskmaster. Okay, so we have this. And we have the Shock Blast. So we can go here. Shock Blast to 0-2 units. Opponent only gets 4 monkeys out of this. So we can go Shock Blast here and Shock Blast one of these. And that keeps the Jayce alive no matter what the opponent attacks with. I guess Jayce is going to stay alive regardless, right? So I guess we might as well go here. Jayce stays alive no matter what. As long as we kill this butcher, Jayce stays alive.
Tomorrow has never looked
So as long as we kill the butcher, the Jayce stays alive. The opponent deals 4 here. That puts me down to 7. So even if they have a second Pandemonium, it's not enough. And we still have access to Mystic Shot. The problem is that we don't have Lethal yet.
Here we go.
This is dealing 4. We have blockers for all of them. We go down to 7. We have Mystic, Vengeance, and a leveled up Jayce. And we just want to draw a lot potentially. I guess Pirouette could be a problem. Yeah, I probably just want to draw here because I need units. I need some value. It sucks that we don't have the Albus Ferrous. Okay, this is great. This gives me good blockers. Piercing Darkness is gonna be the answer here.
Get on in. You can tell me.
Pirouette is a problem. Daunting Shadow is not enough. We can go Hextech Anomaly. We might get some nice stuff here. Very nice is a good answer. Let's go ahead for the Soul Harvest. Very nice is nice, right? Because we can stop the Pandemonium and not allow them to have another Pandemonium. But I guess the very nice is going to get switched out. The opponent loses to a second Shock Blast now. So I guess that would have been a reason to pick the Shock Blast over the Piercing Darkness. So the Shock... Okay, well, we top decking anyways. If we pick the Shock Blast over the Piercing Darkness, we would have been okay. We just win here, right? We can skip the second target. So we don't have to hit the Fizz. We can just skip, right? So that hits twice. And that's game. Opponent shouldn't have anything to stop this. Almost a misplay on my part. I should have probably... Like, the Piercing Darkness was too tempting. Because, obviously, I'm going kind of like against an aggro deck. But if we pick the Shock Blast, knowing that we have such a good attack here, I think we would have been okay. So I guess the Shock Blast would have lost if the opponent had another Pandemonium and they played it on the defense. So, GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Lucian and Jinx. I think we should have a good time, right? We have really good ways to kill both their champions. I might even keep this whole hand because we have blockers, we have a way to kill Jinx, we have a way to kill Lucian, we have early blocker, and then we also have Caitlyn. So this is kind of what I want to see, right? This is the type of match. Oh, we even have Soul Harvest. That's even nicer. Okay, 4 Chief, a little bit annoying. Is this worth the Mystic Shot? Is this worth the Mystic Shot? Probably not, right? I don't think it's worth the Mystic Shot because I think I'd rather save the Mystic Shot for like the Lucian and this. I'd rather save my mana in general. This is also a great target for the Flash Bombs. When it could try to kill this here. Okay. Let's go ahead and go here. If the opponent has form up, we're still fine. I will go ahead and actually kill it this time though. Just so that the opponent cannot continue getting mana back from this. If they want to use a form up, they can use it now. They don't do it. Question is, do we sacrifice this Jinx, this Caitlyn into Dredgers? It's kind of funny because we're going against a Jinx deck, so it kind of feels like we're... Okay, so the opponent gets to predict, which is kind of annoying. It means that I don't really... Like, the Flash Bombs just got pushed away. Shock Blast is amazing. Shock Blast is amazing. Yep, I will block you here. I don't think I have a problem with this. I might choose to just open. and have the Shock Blast or his Obliterator open. See what the opponent does first. Okay, opponent's gonna even draw for us. That's nice. Let's go ahead and play this Shock Blast here. Kill the Elusive, kill the 4-3. The Flash Bombs have a good chance of hitting one of these two. Lucian, alright. We still also have the flash, but do I want to risk? Do I want to risk that Lucian staying alive? Okay, we killed the 1-1. Kind of sucks. Wish it would have been the 4-1. Opponent goes ahead and drops their Jets down, which means that we could kill her with a hit splitterator. And this actually obliterates it, so it doesn't even count for the Lucian kill. If opponent attacks, we're just gonna, like, if opponent attacks with the flame chompers, he's just gonna give more flash bombs to the top of the deck. I think I press OK here, by the way. I think I press OK and just take this damage, knowing that the flash bombs are gonna kill one of these two. Alright, perfect. Kills the Lucian. Do I go ahead and develop this now? I think so. There's a chance that the opponent has access to the 6-drop to kill Caitlyn. So I want him to kill Caitlyn now. Okay, it's just gonna be a Jinx. So let's just go here. The opponent has a good chance of just having a flash bomb kill their Jinx anyways. Alright. Let's Soul Harvest. Actually, do I need to? I don't even know that I need to. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play this Jayce. I'm kind of scared of playing the Jayce out though, because we have so many flash bombs. One is a good chance of killing Jinx or Lucian. The opponent probably potentially has a lot of draw. Let's Soul Harvest. Let's Soul Harvest. Let's make sure that we're killing that Jinx with the flash bombs. So that's second Lucian. Jinx has a good chance of the flash bombs hitting her. Opponent's gonna Mystic. This is not gonna matter to me, because if you try to draw here with the like, if they try to draw there with a Rematch, they would have just lost the Jinx anyways, and there you go. We still have Vengeance, we have Mystic, that's 2 Jinx and a Lucian out of the way. We can go ahead and play our Jayce. I don't think there's a problem doing this. Let's go ahead and give a Challenger.
This is the cutting edge of progress.
Opponent running to probably one of the worst matches for them, because I mean, between the flash bombs, okay, they actually have the second Jinx. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just Vengeance this. The third Jinx, sorry. Now they can actually level her up, right? They could level her up, get the rocket here. Yep, there's the Rematch. So that's what they had last time. They probably use the Rematch again, but just kill their Jinx anyways. They might lose this 4 Chief. Oh, they don't lose the 4 Chief. Okay, so they get to deal 3 damage with the rocket. If they have another removal, so we go down to 5. The opponent has lost all 3 Jinx and 2 Lucians. So I'm less scared of Get Excited. Alright. Let's go ahead and play this Albus Ferrous, I guess. So we can go ahead and play this Albus Ferrous. This is gonna just push a lot of damage, right? So this is dealing 7 because of the double Vengeance, the Shock Blast. That was another Rematch. That was their 3rd Lucian. Wow, so literally like all their Lucians were just gone and all their Gens. So the opponent got to see all 6 champions. So the Albus Ferrous just pushes all the damage here and we win the game. The Caitlyn flash bombs end up adding up, right? Pushes just enough damage for me to kind of keep their units weaker, for us to remove them, etc. And we got a couple of key flash bombs that kind of changed the game, right? Like those couple of Lucians that would kill, those Gens, etc. So GG's. In this matchup, we're gonna against Aesol with Freljord. So it's kind of like ramp, I'm guessing, right? Ramp and then the freezes, etc, etc. I don't actually hate the Albus Ferrous in this matchup, if that's the case. Like, I might actually keep this hand, because I feel like the Albus Ferrous is going to put a lot of pressure on them. I don't think it is a game where Caitlyn is going to really do much, but the Albus Ferrous giving me the second Jayce for the Shock Blast, and then also just being a unit that's going to burn the opponent down, even through a freeze, is very good. Now, the opponent has a lot of access to, like, obliterate stuff, since they're on target, which is kind of annoying, but we'll see how it goes. We can go Financier here. Get our first 6-cast spell. I like the Vengeance.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can.
And let's just push for 2. Obviously, opponent's gonna want to ramp here, so they can do all the ramping that they want. All right, let's go ahead and, because playing this, I mean, I probably want to just play the Jayce. I'm gonna go ahead and just play the Caitlyn out. I'm gonna play the Caitlyn out. This is not gonna die to that. We could play the Jayce and just have the challenger and just kill the jungling. I think that's actually fine to do this. And we have enough for a Vengeance next turn. So we have enough for the Vengeance next turn. Okay, opponent's gonna just go ahead and do this instead, alright?
Scoping the area.
If they block here with the jungling, I can fight us, which is kind of what I'm looking for. It sucks losing the bench. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna quiet us here anyways, right? Opponent's trying to set this up for an avalanche. We always want to quiet us this now and at least force, because that way, before the opponent can start healing up, I think it's fair to do this. I really need to get this jungling out of the way. We could have waited next turn to quiet us once we had the Sentinel on the field, but I think then he loses to like a guiding touch, which is a problem as well. Let's let the opponent, I guess they could have a Fallen Comet. There's a lot of options here that they have. I'm pretty sure they probably have like an Avalanche that they're waiting to play. We have a second Quietus to kill this Priestess. Or they might just want it to trade and don't care about setting up for like a thing. It's just Fallen Comet, right? Yeah, it's just Fallen Comet. Cool. Let's go Fort Chief. Let's go Quietus. And let's just push 8-10 damage. So we'll push 10 damage and have access to Abel's Pharaohs to push another 3 on the next attack that we do. But again, the opponent could have the Obliterate, which is a problem. So we'll go here. That's 10. Okay, opponent goes for the freeze. We eat a 1 freeze now. That's cool. Soul Harvest. If the opponent plays a second Cosmic Jungling, it's not bad. Kinda sucks. We haven't had the chance to play any 6-cost spells. Our opponent is about to get the ASO soon. If opponent taps out of this 7-cost Obliterate, we can play the Pharaohs. Okay, let's force him to have the second Fallen Comet. They could probably go for Meteor Shower here because they see that they have a good hit here. And I think that's actually the best that they can do. Just go for the Meteor Shower to kill the Fort Chief and one of these 2 units. Whichever one they think is better. Ooh, they go for the Moon Dreamer instead. Okay. Do we think that they have Pale Cascade? I'm gonna put them on not having Pale Cascade and just drop this Soul Harvest on them. We will have access to Double Vengeance when the opponent gets to turn 10. I think I'm down to do this. If the opponent has Pale Cascade, I'm down to eat it up right now. But that's a big blocker with 6 health that I don't want to deal with. Okay. Ooh, only 1 flash one. I was hoping we would hit both of them, but that's okay. We're gonna open attack right now so that we can play around any Obliterates, just to guarantee this 3 damage. Just slowly get the opponent down in health. Again, we can keep the Double Vengeance for the ASO. I would love to level up this Jayce instead, but that's fine. Opponent gets the thing. They still go down to 6.
Money matters.
Let's go Financier. If the opponent had lost that block, it would have been so good. Yeah, let's go Financier now. Shock Blast is amazing. Yeah, Shock Blast is amazing because it lets me just kill the ASO while still dealing 6.
You're on track, Mr. Pharaohs, as promised.
I'm kind of scared of putting this Jayce down. I'm gonna go for it. But I'm kind of scared of this.
Can't decline an invitation from
Opponent has 3 Celestial cards that we haven't seen. Soul Priestess, Moon Dreamer, and also the Star Shaping. That's the Avalanche. Okay, so that's the Avalanche, as expected. Second Avalanche for the Jayce. Or something similar.
You are a child.
I'm not gonna play around it.
I know if I'm quick enough in a
I'm gonna tell you, hey, you have the second Avalanche, you have it. Another Shock Blast is amazing. Aso doesn't do anything for you. Even anything with spell shield doesn't matter here. It was Traveler. Okay, so it was Traveler. So we can just go Shock Blast and be able to deal 3 while also getting the Sentinel enable. And we have Vengeance for whatever the opponent summons. There's nothing that they have right now that scares me, because nothing that they have can really get access to. Like, this is gonna go like this. This is gonna make this deal 4. So this Albus Ferrus is lethal. Winter's Touch shows you the card, doesn't give you anything else. Still has 3 Celestial cards in their hand that we don't know about. You lose the Youngling. Again, this is dealing 4 now, and this is about to level up, so we can actually play around a second Avalanche. So we just go here and play around a second Avalanche.
This is the cutting edge of progress.
So now we attack for, again, this is dealing 5 now, and these are each dealing 6 and 5. This is also Stay Alive as well. I guess opponent could have a Snake. They could have the Snake from Traveler or any of the other ones, but it looks like they don't have it. So we just push damage, and even if the opponent has a Harsh Winds, the Albus Ferrus is dealing 5, and that's all we need to be able to finish up the game. So, GG's. In this matchup, we're gonna against Fizz and Samira. Oof. I want Caitlyn in this matchup. The Peacemaker is amazing. I think I want the Flash Bomb side of my deck more than anything else. Albus Ferrus is not what we're looking for here. Shock Blast is pretty good. This, alright. So yeah, the Flash Bomb side of my deck helps with like the Fizz and stuff. Samira. Alright, so we just kill Samira now then, right? We just kill Samira now while the opponent has no mana to protect her, and put over the 2 Flash Bombs that could potentially kill that Fizz. Now, I'm gonna force the opponent to activate a Pirouette here to be able to to stop this killing attack. Oh, bye-bye, Fizz. Look at that. See, that's why the Flash Bomb side of this deck helps a lot. Now, the Pirouette is the only thing here that stops this Caitlyn from putting any more Flash Bombs. And I think that's exactly what the opponent has, right? That's a spell. There it is. So they get the Pirouette, stop the Caitlyn for now. But they still have 1 more Flash Bomb, and they're down to just 3 cards. Second Samira is less scary, by the way. This is a lot of good cards that they could get from here, right? I'm not even gonna try to, like... Oh, it's just... Okay, wow, that's cool. I'll block that. I will block this. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, you still have a chance of losing that to the Flash Bomb, right? So the opponent's just trying at this point to create as many plunder triggers as they can, because they potentially have access here to the thing, right? They probably have access to the Monkey Pandemonium. We have ways to kill all their stuff. And if the opponent keeps waiting, that Flash Bomb is gonna hit them eventually. There it is. Boom. We have enough for Formula plus 1 of my cards.
Oh boy, here I go.
That kind of sucks though. But the opponent has to commit the spell here. And gets the Pandemonium. So the opponent gets the Pandemonium here. And he's 3. I don't know if I want to play Formula yet. Yeah, so I'm gonna go like this, and that will prevent some damage. And then we're just gonna kill, like, take the damage from there. So that's 1 Pandemonium out of the way. The opponent gets access to the big fish. Oh, I have another unit. Oh man, okay, well, that's rough. I guess I can go like this. I can go like this and at least force them to trade. So at least we can force the trade out. The problem is, I mean, I guess we can kill that. We can kill that with the Vengeance and everything else. I need to have... Oh, bye-bye, Fizz. Ooh. These Flash Bombs are just carrying this game. Yeah, that sucks. A second Pandemonium brings 4 fishes, 4 monkeys. And that could actually win them the game, right? A second Pandemonium wins them the game. But it's a Burble Fish. This is 10 damage that you're gonna take here. Not a Burble Fish, a Shelly. So we can kill the Shelly with the Vengeance. This Chum the Waters doesn't matter to me. Father Fury. Those give them a chance to buff it up. So Vengeance gets us there. We're still gonna take 3 damage from this. Okay, so we're gonna take 3 damage, but we can just Vengeance. And then next time we're just winning between the Caitlyn and the... Yeah, the Abus Ferrers are winning the game. Unless the opponent gets exactly...
Well, what have we here?
Yeah, we live at 2. Opponent will need to get exactly Pirouette, right? They will need to get exactly Pirouette to be able to get there. The Pirouette is the only thing that saves them here. Because these are going to deal 10 even before Pandemonium comes down. So it has to be exactly Pirouette. And even then might not be enough. Yeah, that's not enough. Alright, there we go. These are dealing 10. So if the opponent goes for the Pirouette, right? They have to stun and deal 1. We go down to 1. We still have the Caitlyn attack and also this guy. And they have to block both for them to survive. No, I guess they only have to block... They only have to block the Albus Ferrers, right? So they will still have the elusive. But then we had the Vengeance for the elusive. But yeah, I mean, the Flash Runs just carried that game. Like, I couldn't have asked for better Flash Run placement than that. So GG's. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this game of Caitlyn Jayce. Honestly, today's games were crazy. I have never seen RNG in this game favor me as much as it did today. Against that Shen Jarvan player, we got the double judgment, which was actually so freaking fun. Against that Fizz Samira player, we literally had the perfect flash bumps to kill 2 Fizz anytime that we needed it to. It was actually so good how good our RNG was in today's video. But I mean, that's sometimes what happens with this game, especially when you're playing a deck like this that has the Flash Bomb RNG inherently in it, and then you kind of have the RNG of the Hextech Anomaly when you do choose it from the Financier. Sometimes you're gonna get some wins that just happen like that randomly, right? In terms of this deck, I think it's good. I think it's a decent deck. It is slow. It's gonna rely on you being more patient on your plays, right? And understanding when you can tap out of answers, what you need to keep your removal for, etc. So just be careful when you're playing this. You're gonna play this a lot slower than some of the decks that you might see in my channel from the past few days that go a lot more just aggro, punch in the face, you know, super fast. Play it slow. Understand what things you need to get rid of the opponent's key unit. So this deck requires you to have a lot of knowledge of what your opponent wants to do, right? Let's say that we're going against the Shen Jarvan, like you saw, right? I know that I want to keep my Soul Harvest to threaten those Shens because they only have 3 power. If you're going against something like, I don't know, Echo Jinx, even though we didn't see it in this video, but something like Echo Jinx, they rely a lot on their champions. So you want to look for stuff that just removes the champions right away, like Shock Blast, Vengeance, etc. Like stuff like that, so that you keep the champions out of the way before they can get access to the Chronobreak. You have to be mindful. If you're gonna get Fizz Samira, then I want to get my Flash Bombs because I know the Flash Bombs are really bad against Fizz and any other the 1 health units that they tend to have in their deck. So again, you have to be more mindful of what the opponent wants to do and kind of tailor your mulligan and your removal based on that. In general, though, most of the times for most matchups, I'm looking for Caitlyn in my mulligan, right? Because Caitlyn with the Flash Runs early on is one of the reasons that we play Caitlyn in this deck. And then the rest is going to be depending on the matchup. So the Soul Harvest, again, like a Shen. We even kept that Quietus because I know you can kill their 2-drop or their 1-drop, either one, depending on which one I feel more threatened by. You know, you can keep stuff like Vengeance and Shock Blast if you need to have hard removal against the opponent's units. Shock Blast is also really nice if you're dealing with a Samira deck. So again, ideally you want to look for Caitlyn first and then tailor the rest of your mulligan based on what your opponent is playing. That's usually the best way that you want to mulligan with this deck, and we control decks in general that you end up having a lot of options. If you know that you can kind of get like an early kill, like if you have a Quietus, and you know that the opponent plays things that are vulnerable to Quietus, I don't mind keeping stuff like the Burrows Sentinel or the Burgeoning Sentinel because I know that I'll be able to trigger them really early on and get a lot of fearsome damage through that. And if you get the opponent low enough, eventually you get to play your Abus Ferrers and just push 4, 5, 6 however much damage you want. This is usually the way that you finish up games. So having all those early damage with your fearsome can add up over time, because then you have your Abos Pharaohs to actually be able to push that damage through and just finish the game that way. And also with a Shock Blast, stuff like that as well, that kind of helps you out a lot. So that's kind of what you're looking for when you are playing this deck. Just kind of push some early damage, control the opponent's board, and then eventually transition to the Jayce and Abos Pharaohs win condition to finish up the opponent's nets that they have left. That's the main strategy, and again, you're going to tailor your mulligan based on that strategy and based on what the opponent is trying to play. I don't know that there's a lot more that I can say about this deck. I think it's good. I don't think it's going to be tier 1 deck, but it is a good control deck in this meta where we find ourselves not with a ton of like pure control decks, right? We feel like we have a lot of aggro decks or a lot of the master decks that are just going too fast, and obviously you have stuff like Tristana that doesn't stops us from really playing this traditional Shadow Isle control decks. This is a deck that can survive that and get a lot of value because you end up having access to the Mystic Shot and the Flash Bumps, as well as having the Shadow Isle side of things when it comes to removal. So yeah, very fun if you're looking for a control deck. Hope you enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post a lot of videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund. We stream every now and then. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.